my little yarnivores and spiderettes. Fiber Spider back again with the continuation of the Mystery Lace Knit Along, and we are on row 212. If you're still following along, welcome. Congratulations, you made it this far. Hope all of you are doing well today. I'm doing pretty spiffy myself. And let's see, can we get ourselves focused here? There we go. All right, so first things first, I would like for this eyelet, I believe, to travel to the left, as well as this one to follow suit. I don't think I want to do a closure diamond dealy jam right now. So yes, this one to the left, this one to the left, and that would make 3 spaces in between this eyelet and this eyelet. But this one also has to advance upwards, so I'm thinking vertical on this one. So that's where we're going for now, and we'll go from there, okay? So first things first, let's knit the first 2 stitches and go from there. So 1 and 2. And yarn over, and slip knit pass, slip, knit, and pass. Oop, hello. There we are. And we're going to do the next eyelet in the same fashion. So we're going to knit these 2 stitches, then yarn over and slip knit pass with that one as well. Now I've been getting a lot of comments as far as people who would love to do this, but they don't know how to knit. Well, it takes practice. Most definitely, like anything else worthwhile, it takes practice, it takes patience, and breathing, that helps. You know, breathing is our friend. Be friends with oxygen. Shake hands with oxygen. So I need to yarn over and slip knit pass. I've been doing this for many years, and there are people out there who have been doing it for many more years than I have, to be sure. But it does take practice. Most definitely. So if you don't know how and you want to know how, well, you got to put in the work, you know. I mean, at one point, my stitches were so tight, they squeaked on the needle. I could hardly move them, and it took me a long time to get over that anxiety, believe you me. All right, so we have our yarn over, and we have 1 stitch, but we need 2 more stitches, and how we can achieve that is to knit 1, and then knit 2 together and yarn over. Knit 2 together. See, I struggle too sometimes. I'm only human. So I'm knitting 2 together. And yarning over. That way, this eyelet will continue vertically, and this one scooched over to the left, and there are 3 stitches in between so that we will be able, in fact, to do that double decrease. Okay, so now, let me see here. All right, I've got another eyelet right here. All right, let's see. And then I've got another eyelet over here. So there are 3 stitches in between. We could utilize those. So I think what I would like to do is perhaps go vertically with this one and with this one for now. So to do that, let's knit the next 2 stitches. 1 and 2. And we'll do a yarn over, slip knit pass, slip, knit, and pass. Okay. Then, so we've got 1 stitch. We need 2 more in between, which we will accomplish. So again, we're going to knit the next stitch and then knit 2 together and yarn over once again. Now, if it's the techniques that I'm currently doing that are confusing, in the description box to this video, I have a more comprehensive look at how you can do lace knitting. I call it Lace Knitting 101, if you will. All right, there we go. Knit these 2 together and then yarn over. Or if you are unsure about knitting all together, even from scratch, well, in my knitting playlist, I have from the very, very basics to more advanced stuff. So just trying to encourage and to help. That's all. All right, so now over here, we already did our double decrease once before. So I'm thinking let's have this eyelet travel back to the right and this one to the left. So in order to do that, we'll knit the next 3 stitches, then knit 2 together and yarn over right here. So let's proceed. Knit 3, 1, 2, and 3. Knit 2 together. And yarn over. Okay. Then knit 3 stitches, or, oh, you know what? Here's an idea. Instead of just having it double back, we could incorporate a 3rd middle one. So let's try that. Yeah, let's try that. All right, so I did my yarn over here. So let's knit the next stitch. And then yarn over, slip knit pass, slip, knit, and pass. And then do the same thing once again. Yarn over, and slip, knit, and pass. Okay. And then, last but not least, knit the last 2 stitches as normal. Now, I know I've been a bit wordy and verbose, but just trying to address the fact that I see a lot of people making comments that, they would love to do this, but they don't know how to knit. Well, again, it's a matter of putting in the work, and it can happen. All right, and I do have the resources available in my Knitting with Fiber Spider playlist, so check them out. So that is the end of row I was going to say 112, 212. And so for row 213, knit your way back across, and I'll meet back up with you for row 214. Row 214. Okay, let's hop right in. All right, so again, I'm thinking let's have this eyelet right here continue on to the left. So we'll knit the first 3 stitches. And go from there. So 1, 2, 3, yarn over, slip, knit, and pass. All right. Then let me see here. Okay, yes, we want to do our double decrease. So we're going to knit the next 2 stitches, then yarn over, and we're going to do our double decrease. So let's knit those next 2 stitches, shall we? 1 and 2. All right, so yarn over, slip the next 2 stitches as if to knit, knit those together. All right, then knit the next stitch, and pass the 2 slipped stitches up, over, and off, being careful not to let that knit stitch fly off of there. All right, then yarn over once again. All right, now, I don't know if you can hear the weather outside right now, but oh my goodness, it sounds like Dorothy's gonna go for a a quick trip. All right, so also over here, I want to do another double decrease. So we're going to knit the next 4 stitches and go from there. All right, so knit 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right, then yarn over and slip the next 2 stitches knitwise once again. There we go. Then knit the next stitch and pass those slip stitches up, over, and off. And yarn over once again. Okay. Now, what do we have over here? Well, we have some interesting weirdness going on. I don't know, I kind of think I'd like to continue on somehow with it. I'm not exactly sure how, but you know, I'm enjoying where it's going. So, tricky. What to do? Well, first things first. Yes, I would like this one to go to the right. So let's knit the next 3. 1, 2, and 3. Okay. Then knit the next 2 together and yarn over. Two together and yarn over. Okay, so that's 1 down. How do we deal with the other 2, huh? Well, we could have this one going straight up. We could have it, you know, branching out into even more eyelets. Yeah, I'm thinking let's just have this one going straight up for now. So, that being said, knit the next 2 stitches. Like so. And then yarn over. And slip, knit, pass. Slip, knit, and pass. Okay. And then knit this stitch and then do the same thing. Knit 1 right here. And then yarn over and slip, knit, pass. There we are. And then knit the last stitch of the row. All right. Okay, so that is the end of 214 for 215, knit your way back across, and I'll meet back up with you for row 216. Alrighty, row 216. All right, so following suit with what we've been doing already, I think, yes, I would like this one to continue on to the left. As far as here, I'm thinking I don't want to double back right now, having this one go back to the right and this one to the left. I think let's just have this one continue on to the left and sort of maybe negate this one altogether, have that one terminate where it is. So let us go about knitting the first 4 stitches and go from there. Alrighty, so 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, then yarn over and slip knit pass. There we go. And then going to knit the next 2 stitches and do the exact same thing. So knit 2, yarn over, and slip, knit, and pass. Okay. Then what do we got going on over here? Well, we have a bunch of stuff going on. We have this one, we have this one. I don't know, I'm kind of thinking maybe what I would like to do is perhaps negate this one and again continue to have this one going on to the side there, or maybe have one just in the center and then have that branch out. I don't know yet, but yeah, let's have one right smack dab right on top there for now. Let's see what happens. All right, so we're going to knit the next 5 stitches. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Yarn over, slip, knit, and pass. Okay. Then let's see, what do we got next? Okay, well, we have this one going to the right. Let's keep on keeping on. So we'll knit the next 2 stitches normally. 1 and 2. And then knit the next 2 stitches together. Like so. And yarn over. Okay. Then over here, we have a single solitary eyelet right in the middle there. I don't know, I'm kind of thinking let's continue having that one going as is in the vertical direction. So let's knit the next 3 stitches. 1, 2, and 3. Okay. Yarn over, slip, knit, and pass. Okay. And then we've got this little guy over here. So again, following suit, we're going to knit the next 2 stitches. One and 2. Yarn over and slip, knit, and pass. Okay, very good. Very, very good. Okay, so now that is the end of row 216. For row 217, knit your way back across, and I will meet back up with you for 218. Row 218. Okay, so where do we want to go right now? Well, I'm kind of thinking that I would like for this one right here to branch out into 2. So that being said, we'll knit the first 2 stitches as normal. One and 2. Then to knit the next 2 stitches together. Like so. Then to yarn over and knit 1, yarn over, and slip, knit, pass, slip, knit, and pass. Okay, so where we had 1 eyelet, we now have 2. All right, so let me see, what do we got going on next over here? Well, no, I'm kind of thinking maybe have this one continue on to the left, and then maybe have this one branch out as well. So let's knit the next 2 stitches. One and 2. Yarn over and slip, knit, pass. There we are. Okay, now to have this one branching out as well, we're going to knit these next 2 stitches, then knit 2 together and yarn over and so forth. But you know I'm going to walk you through it. So knit the next 2. 1 and 2. Then knit 2 together. There we are. And yarn over and knit 1. And yarn over and slip, knit, pass. Slip, knit, and pass. Okay, so what do we got going on for the rest of the row? Let's see here. Well, we have 1 here, 1 here, and then 1 at the very, very end, and that one's probably going to end up terminating. Again, I don't know. I'm thinking maybe let's have what to do. Maybe have this one continue on to the right, and then have this one branch out. We could do that. We could most definitely do that. So knit the next two together. If I can get in there. Let's try that again. Knit these two together. There we are. And yarn over. And then, if we want to have this one branching out, we're going to knit these next two stitches as normal. 1 and 2. And then, last but not least, yes, we're going to knit these two together, then yarn over, knit one, yarn over, and slip knit pass. So, knit the next two together. There we go. And then yarn over and knit one. And yarn over. And slip knit pass. Slip. Knit. Pass. Good. Okay, now, as for this one, I think we're just going to leave it alone. We're gonna let it be, I think. So let's just knit the last 3 stitches normal. One, 2, and 3. All right, so that's it for row 218. For row 219, knit your way back across, and I'll meet back up with you. Once again, last but not least, row 220. All right, that is to say last but not least as far as this episode is concerned. So I think, yes, we will have this one continue on to the right and this one on to the left. So that being said, going to knit the first stitch. All right, then knit the next 2 stitches together and yarn over. 2 together. And yarn over. All right. And then going to knit the next 3 stitches, yarn over, and slip knit pass. So 1, 2, and 3, yarn over, and slip, knit, and pass. Okay, now, who do we got next on the docket? Well, let me see here. Well, depends on what we want to do, because at the moment we have 1, 2, 3, and 4 stitches in between. If we want to do that sort of double decrease, well, we're going to have to make some adjustments, aren't we? So that being said, I think what I would like to do is perhaps having this one going straight up and this one continuing on. I don't know. Or we could just have them both going towards each other. We could do that. Yeah, so you know what? Let's go that route for now, and worry about that in the next episode. So knit the next 2 stitches. 1 and 2, yarn over, and slip, knit, and pass. Okay, and then get my cable unhooked from my tripod, and we're going to knit these two together, I think. Yeah, so we'll knit these two together and yarn over. Two together. And yarn over. And then, let me see here. Well, we could have another one in the center here. Now the thing is that we have this eyelet here and this eyelet here with just 2 stitches in between. I'm thinking, what am I thinking? I'm thinking that let's have this one continue on to the left and perhaps negate this one right there. We could do that. Or we could do something different. Yeah, we could. All right, so first things first, yes, I do want another eyelet right here. So to do that, we're going to need to knit this next stitch. There we are. Then yarn over and slip, knit, and pass. Okay. Then what to do? Well, I'm thinking, what am I thinking? It's difficult to ascertain what it is that I'm thinking, really. Oh, man. Well, we could have this one going straight up. Or, you know what we could do? We could do a double decrease between this eyelet and this eyelet. We could do that. So in that case, let's knit the next 3. 1, 2, 3, yarn over, slip the next 2 stitches knitwise, a little stiff there. There we go. Then knit 1, and pass the slipped stitches up, over, and off. A little bit tricky, but we can do it. There we go. And then yarn over once again. Okay. Then over here, we have another eyelet. Yeah, let's just have it for now, I think. Perhaps continue on to the left, although we could add another one right here. We could do that. Yeah. So, that being said, knit the next stitch and yarn over and slip, knit, pass. And once again, yarn over and slip, knit, and pass. Ta-da! All right, so then all we have to do to finish up the row is just knit the last 2 stitches, and we are done with this row. Okay, so for row 221, knit your way back across, and we will conclude. All right, my dears, so that concludes yet another segment of the Mystery Lace Knit Along, and I hope you're enjoying the process as much as I am. I'm having quite an enjoyable, opportunity to expand and go organic and free form with all of you. Now, to those of you that have been making comments and sharing how you wish that you could do this, but you don't know how to knit or you can't knit, well, I understand perfectly well that knitting is not for everybody. I get that. For a long time, I didn't think that I would be able to either, but with a lot of practice, and I mean a lot of practice, um, and time and patience, trial and error, ripping out a lot of stitches, starting over and anew, trying different techniques, eventually I got there. Am I brilliant? No. Am I proficient? I would say yes. But it doesn't happen overnight. And it's getting comfortable through repetition that is, I think, key. Now, obviously, this is a fairly complicated kind of project. If you are going to start into knitting, I would strongly suggest going with something very, very simple, like a simple garter stitch scarf or dishcloth or something of that sort, where you're just getting used to the mechanics of just doing the knit stitch. Then mix it up. Add some purl stitches, perhaps some basket weave or some ribbing to get yourself used to the idea of doing different stitches and build up your repertoire. Okay, now that being said, I do have in the Knitting with Fiber Spider playlist at the very beginning when I first started doing knitting tutorials, the very, very basics casting on, binding off, doing the knit stitch, doing the purl stitch, that sort of thing. I mean, very, very basics, and work your way up to it. And don't be afraid to start over again, with a deep breath, a little dash of humility, and yeah, you too can do it. So, with that being said, in the meantime, I want all of you to stay inspired, stay caffeinated, stay stitching, and of course, stay safe. I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye for now.